be outside. Let's get a check of your neighborhood storm watch forecast with Fox 46 Chief Meteorologist Tara Lane. And Tara, more of the same the rest of this week, hopefully.
Copy and paste, copy and paste. We were saying that late last week when we were talking about how gorgeous and sunny it was going to stay and dry through the weekend with those cooler temperatures. But now, really over the past couple of days, we've had this warming trend slowly kicking in, and that will continue the next couple of days as we do stay dry. 50 degrees was a low this morning, so kind of near where we should be for this time of the year, but we got warmer than average, up to 78 earlier today. Temperatures are certainly much cooler again, though, right now, ranging from the mid-50s to a few spots still hanging on to the 60s, including Shelby at 64. We've got low 60s in Monroe, Wadesboro 66 in Cheraw, and then the mid-50s up in the mountains of Boone and Jefferson. And over the next 8 hours, the temperatures, even those early morning temps, continue to climb. We'll drop eventually into the mid-50s if you're not there already. So we'll call it a pleasantly cool and dry start to the day. Maybe a little fog up there toward the mountain communities, but as we scan around on Fox 46 radar, of course, not a drop of rain in sight. We do have some rain, but that's offshore of the Carolinas, along with the disturbance there. We've had high pressure in main control, and with that clockwise flow around that, that's giving us that more southerly and southwesterly flow that's giving us, working with the sunshine, that boost in high and, yes, low temperature. So by 9 o'clock in the morning, we're warming things up into the 60s, mid-70s around lunchtime or so, and then low and even mid-80s by the end of the day. Now, let's get to not so good news, which is the tropics and the happenings going on here. Hurricane Delta, a Category 4 extremely dangerous hurricane, packing maximum sustained winds so far at 145 miles an hour, and it's possible it could get even just a little bit stronger before making a brief landfall near Cancun along the northern coast of the Yucatan Peninsula. So it will weaken just a touch, but then even if it does weaken, it is expected to get stronger once again and possibly maintaining that Category 3 status, or even 4, as it approaches the U.S. Gulf Coast. At this point in time, as long as this forecast track doesn't change, always keep in mind this far out it's subject to change, but we're looking at a potential landfall late Friday, anywhere from along the coast of Texas through the coast of Louisiana. Then, of course, it pushes north and northeast over land, and so it gets weaker. And then that brings us to our weekend and how that tropical moisture will affect us. So Friday, we're still looking primarily dry. We'll see an increase in clouds, slightly cooler temps again, but here we are waking up, heading out Saturday morning. We'll likely see at least some scattered showers spreading into the mountains, overspreading more of the Charlotte area later in the day. We may see some breaks from time to time before a more widespread, heavier swath of rain and some pockets of downpours and maybe a few strong to severe thunderstorms. That develops like the end of the day on Sunday. So while it looks like the more widespread, heaviest swath of rain will stay to our west, we could be certainly looking at a couple of inches possible around here with those downpours moving through again by the end of the weekend. So as always, we'll keep you posted, and we'll have a better idea of just how much rain and those exact rainfall totals we could be looking at by the end of the weekend over the next few days. But dry tonight, temperatures upper 40s in some of the mountain communities, 50s elsewhere, mid 80s the next 2 days before we turn a little cooler again, especially for Saturday and Sunday with that rain moving in.